Let's do this thing.
15 seconds to go. Oh, and by the way, we have Wee joining us today. This is Honey and Wee.
That is me.
Different lovely British voice from last night's lovely British
Yep.
voices. They're off.
There's so many lovely British voices.
I know. I'm a sucker for accents. What can I say? Yep, Pop. He got all of the ladders.
Noddy has ladders too.
That was what I was looking at. Looks like they
Oh,
don't
okay.
have them on Fantastic. Oh, and F6 auto ref is, there you go. Get the blue and the red lined up. Bit of shooting right off the bat. Looks like everybody on Smoke Reeds is still in this front little chunk, but we do have some people pushing forward. I'm sorry, on Fantastic George. We do have some people pushing forward on Smoke Reeds.
Noddy got to the top of the mountain and then started moving back again.
Looks like he's setting up for somebody else to run things. He put the ladders and a bit of block down just to get prepared. There's definitely a lot of team coordination and get prepared on this map. We would do that ourselves when I played this and are prepared to play this in RMCT 2. Alright, looks like Over is digging in. Well, he was... Oh, okay, bit of lag there.
Elliot is down at the bottom of the stairs collecting stuff and under attack from zombies, and he's dead.
Yep, Over is just grabbing some stone real quick to go ahead and make those tools. There are certain spots that you can dig in here and actually get down into those supplies down below. And that's why I was curious if he was looking to skip this open stairs. But he's just grabbing some stone. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 beds set up on Smoke Reeds. Oh my. All up front.
They're ready to skip the night.
Yeah, but all up front. Everybody grab their bed and drop their bed. You think you kind of move along with it. Yes, interesting. We do have another tree already planted over here on Fantastic Gorge side. Those babes are thinking ahead, but nothing replanted on the Smoke Reed side. And it looks like they are all ready to move forward. Pigeonator still kind of might be just, yeah, he's getting himself some armor made up.
Elliot not having fun down here.
Taken out by that creeper.
And we have 2 fully golden armored zombies on the other side.
Well, it looks like Smoke Reeds every day are actually making their way across to the other side of the mountain, and this is a map that you really want to take out as many spawners as you can as you run through during the day. So I'm curious if they're going to put a torch on, or if they're going to go ahead and take them out, or just sort of ignore them. A lot of teams, if you ignore them, they will hurt you come night. Collecting blocks, that is critical on this map too.
We have Fantastic Gorge babes with a bridge. 2 members across.
Elliot again with the creeper. Choosing to go down low, very common. Obviously, you're going to have lava underneath you either way, but it's the closest gap down here.
High lawful in first wall now.
Elliot going back down to try to get the supplies. Very dark. He's choosing to dig back behind, not doing anything with, like, there he goes. Now he's putting the blocks down for the lava. Now, he does have a bunch of blocks on him, so he has no water. Obviously, they haven't got a bucket or anything. There are water sources on the map, just plain old water sources that you can use for watering. Looks like he's probably going to just block his way down. And it looks like he is continuing to dig over.
Elliot has cleared out the area at the bottom of the stairs, and Noddy looked to be heading down. I don't know where oh, he's going back up again.
Alright, looks like Woody and Howard, Reese Howard, have bridged across as well, and have put a torch near their spawner on the other side. They did choose to bridge a bit higher. looks like... Actually, I meant to check that over here. No torch, no nothing at all, because they went lower. They didn't even see or come by the cave spider spawner. That could hurt them later on Fantastic Gorge.
Lawful is digging his way down through first wall and is about to encounter the mob open area.
Naughty and Pigeonator seem to just be going back and forth, getting the supplies set up, gearing up. Could see a team effort there. Reese Howard is still collecting blocks like mad. And, oh, yeah, Woody just walked right by completely again, ignoring that cave spider spawner. Reese all the way at the beginning.
Lasagna just got killed somewhere.
Lasagna. Pour over. So, Reese is kind of running back on the backside of the mountain. Has no gear. Has a whole bunch of arrows, though. So curious if he's just going to set up as a sniper position somewhere.
Lawful is working his way.
Another tree.
Lawful working his way down. He's almost at first wall now.
Oh, Pigeonator is trying to work down to get supplies, and it is very dark and a lot of mobs, and he's like, nope, going back up. Woody is setting up a sniper position.
We have all 4 members of the Fantastic Gorge Babes before the bridge.
Yeah, I was just looking at that as I popped everybody. Lawful doing a lot of digging to just kind of bypass, and instead of using the blocks to go through and kind of make a spiral stairs, he's just choosing to dig down. You can see where he's poked out a couple of times to get his bearings for where he's at. You can see on the opposite side of the lane. So he's choosing a more PvP safe position. And we'll take all those blocks to just pillar right back up and out when he's done. And he's about to break in now. Cave spider on him.
All 8 members of both
Another
teams
one
now
waiting around the corner.
before the bridge.
Oh. The only problem with his strategy is he really... Lawful taken out by the cave spider. He's going to have to come back and either try to catch ladders to go down or pour water, because he did not... That's the big risk with that strategy. You dig straight down. If you die, you don't have a safe way to get back down quickly. A lot of snipering back at the beginning. Looks like we've got Woody versus Elliot and Lawful, who just spawned and is trying to get out of here.
Cave spider spawn is still untouched by smoke reeds every day. Noddy just ran past.
Looks like one was lit up over here with Naughty, and again, a lot of spawners. This village is deadly. There are spawners in the towers, there are spawners under the ground, there are spawners everywhere. He's completely bypassing all of the resources in here. Looks like he's just getting some more wood. There are a lot of good gear, treasure spots here. So I was going to suspect we're going to see him do some bridging.
I might head into team channels now. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Right. Naughty really only has the blocks on him at all. Yeah, that's it. I doubt we're going to see him actually do the bridging. He may just be a forward person to go ahead and look. Again, right there, skeleton spawner, left it alone. So he is checking some of the... Oh! Yeah, taken out by the creeper. He was checking some of the supply chest and taken out. Howard choosing to go ahead and just break this. Reese Howard choosing to just break this spawner. Oh, giving up. Does have torches, but not very many. Gonna get a bunch more blocks. He gave up. That is gonna come back and haunt him. So we did take a moment to go ahead and plant a tree just in case. Woody is back. Hopefully he has a pick and is gonna take this out. Yeah, Reese, as we saw before, just getting a bunch of arrows, and he's at the top. doing a little bit of snipering, coming back down. Have you picked up supplies? Just a bit of food and a whole bunch of torches. A lot of torches on his inventory, but no torching being done at all on the lanes. Really, really not seeing torching on the lanes. That is going to hurt. We're building a 2-wide bridge. Nice. Ilafal's gotten his blind wool. Did he make this up? Looks like he did make it wider initially when he went down. Alright. So now you can just pillar straight up. Very nicely done. That wasn't just one wide straight down. Whoops, 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 in the lava. So he's going to get out of there. Not having any competition across the side, he really should have no issue getting it across. Oh, again, naughty with the creeper. Pigeonator fell out of the world. Elliot looks like he is farming a ton of iron. This getting supplies is not going well. Again, it is so dark. Oh, using redstone torches to light up. You can see the creeper spawner in there, just frantically making a push. Yeah, you want to do this one as soon as you can. Oh, again. Alright, we've got over at the spheres, kind of shooting. So we have 2 different people at the spheres. Tucking in on the other side. Ooh, putting a bed there. That is an interesting place for a bed. It is dangerous because obviously one good shot and you are off the edge, or if you're not paying attention or you're lagging slightly, as you pop out of the bed, you can step right over the edge. But that's where the bed's being placed. Looks like instead of jumping down, Reese Howard has gone ahead and done a bit of a walkway, a bit of a bridge situation. Is currently trying to bridge more, but having to bob and weave a little bit. He's very clearly trying to make himself proper steps so he can get back out and in, taking the time to do it right for access repeatedly. Now, these different spheres do have chests on them. You do have the opportunity to go ahead and get yourself some gear as you go along, and some critical supplies. Ilafal has gone all the way back to place wool. Very nice. There it is. Just getting it placed, which again, remember, that is the name of the game. Who gets them placed first? So let's say Smoke Reeds gets their lime wool placed first, and that's all the wools we see for the whole match. Well, guess what? Fantastic Gorge Babes would win because they had it on the monument first. There's Pigeonator still getting trouble down here. All of the beautiful, beautiful glowy redstone torches. It's like Elliot's still getting a ton of iron. How do the teams sound?
Fantastic Gorge Babes sound a lot calmer than Smoke Reeds every day. Especially with Pigeonator just pain looping in the cavern down here.
Those supplies.
Yep.
There's a lot. The lighting is absolutely minimal. There's virtually no lighting on this map right now, and we're already seeing the deaths just from the dark spots before it was night. Oh, someone's playing cat.
Yep.
The mood is
And
set.
we've got this cave spider spawner which they didn't light up, so if they try and cross the bridge, that's gonna get on them.
The closet creeper ready to jump on your head in the village. This is fairly well lit up on the Gorge Babe side. For the actual village portion, virtually completely dark, except for the map maker's light on the Smoke Reed side. So that is going to be a factor here.
Lasagna
Looks
making
like
his
we
way
have
across
made
the
it.
spheres, virtually
Yeah.
uncontested here.
Well, there was a little bit of fighting across the way. You can see where there was a bit. I think he actually backed off to either get more blocks. I didn't notice if he got shot.
He
or
said he was under
what,
attack,
yeah.
and I think he said he had blocks, but he was just under attack, so he left.
So he just backed
Yep.
off. He was taking the time to really make the stair steps of his teammates, anybody coming and going would be able to get back, versus Over, who just sort of leapt it, and then is connecting between the spheres and doing kind of a combination of that. He is also tucking inside and looking to get all the different things he can get, be completely safe, and of course probably collect some blood along the way. That is going to put the babes really, really far ahead. If they're able to get in there and secure that red wool first, that would be a nice thing to get done and out of the way. Then they can potentially set up a choke point, which would be a place where they can stop the other team from going forward. And these spheres are really dangerous if you have
cave
BP
spiders.
pressure.
Cave spiders.
Didn't light up. That's gonna get you.
Putting torches down now. Oh, got some TNT blowing up. That should do it. There we go. Spawner's gone.
That works. I did see some spawners kind of being punched by hand and then giving up. Don't give up. Break those suckers. Light them. Whatever you can do. Looks like Woody is all the way to the top of one of the towers in the village, the very dark side of the village, and trying to get some supplies. Spawners all over the place. It looks like he's getting shot from across the way. Who is doing that? Oh! Okay, iLawful was kind of shooting from across the way and is now making his way back over. Again, very, very dark. 3 members of Smoke Reads Every Day are right here at the bridge. One, of course, Howard just biting it. Their 2-wide bridge isn't going to help them if zombies and skeletons push them off. There, we have a little bit of a safety rail, although typically we would put it on the other side for being shot from across the way. Ah, yeah. All 3 members, no, 2 of the 3 that were right here taken out. There's the 3rd. Woody made it actually to the village before he was killed. Darkness. Just darkness.
They have a sapling planted here.
Yeah, I saw that. iLawful is making it to the village, which is much more lit on the babe side. Curious if he is going to go ahead and try to run something or collect things.
They also don't have much light around the area where the spawner was. It's pretty dark there.
Alright, we have Naughty coming back. I don't think... Yeah, they're not looking to do... Oh, they already have. No, they don't. Smoke Reeds do not have... I saw these little holes here and thought they were where they dug in. They have not touched the first wool. I thought maybe we were going to see some people looking to do that. Nope, they just keep on running right on past. They're just looking to get across that bridge. Elliot, ooh. Looks like... Oh, did we lose you for a second, or did you have...
No, I just went into the Smoke Reeds channel and the first thing I heard, I'm gonna go light up.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually a really easy thing to miss. You either lose your torches or, you know, somebody grabs all of them. I did see somebody, one of the Reeses, I believe, with a full stack of 64, and I'm pretty sure that the torches in the beginning are very slim. You need to spread those out.
Noddy just missed a jump and fell into lava in the first wall.
Oh. Woody is up here trying to break the blocks. He's at the top of his... Oh, he's getting shot. A lot of pressure. He's at the top of his vine and is just looking to break blocks to get in there. I have been in this position. You really have to learn which sides you can get all the way up on. There's vines just to the left that would take him all the way. But you do have that little hole there, so it's a little bit of a challenge to navigate those vines. But he's got a pick, so he's working his way up. Reese Howard taken out by a skeleton. Oh, I believe that's Naughty.
We should call him Smoke Reese every day.
No. Just no. Naughty is just boldly going forth with all the mobs in his face. He's back to attempting first wool, and he does have 3 hearts. He's not regenning. Oh! Missed a jump into lava. He's not regenning, so he definitely didn't have full hunger. you can easily put a couple of blocks down and really just eliminate the need to jump that lava. If you just, put those couple of blocks, walk across the blocks. It might be worth it to stop and gather some dirt, even if you just have to punch it by hand. Oh, this bed that Howard has slept in is being swarmed by mobs, and he's about to, yeah. Oh, he didn't come from that bed. Naughty running straight through, trying once again to set up on the lava, choosing to jump it, and miss the second jump. You can jump that, but again, it's not the easiest under pressure, etc.
Woody is coming through the village and he just covered up a spawner with some gravel, which isn't going to do much in the long run.
Yeah, that won't be very effective because they'll still spawn in so much of an area behind it and around it. Alright, Over is picking up the stuff that got dropped, whether it was his stuff or not. He's all the way back over at the spheres. Probably his bits. He had slept on the sphere and had gone forward. So yeah, that he's probably just continuing to make his way forward. It's day now, so his job is going to be a lot easier traversing the rest of this mountain. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the farthest anybody has gotten.
Yep, none of Smoke Reeds have got past that first sphere.
So Over is continuing to just he's got full possession over here. He's just continuing to open up. Let's see what he's got on him. He does have a golden apple, a couple of regular apples, plenty of arrows, not a ton of blocks, not quite a stack of blocks, but a decent amount of blocks, and a couple of iron swords, so a couple of bows. He is prepared, and it looks like we're going to see him go right across the top of the trees. Now, at night, even the top of the trees are dangerous because things will kind of wander around up here, but not nearly as bad as down below. Pigeonator and Woody are back at the village. Woody's still trying to navigate those. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. When it's open, it is tricky. He just went right through and fell down to his death. You have to kind of. The way to do this is you kind of move across. There's still blocks here, so you move across there, kind of diagonal up. You got to really dance back and forth across the front of those vines. It's not an easy thing to do. Looks like Pigeonator is looking to go ahead and go across the spheres. Oh. Lawful putting some pressure, which is a good spot to put pressure right there. Trying to keep them from making any progress on that. So he's taking up a position of sniper. You can see he does have a diamond chest plate. Everything else is leather. Now, Lawful was all the way back. So, did you die or did you come back? He may have seen them building and came back. No, Over was the one who was all the way across. I'm sorry. Over was the one who was all the way across. Lawful ran first and is now just trying to put some pressure to keep them from getting all the way over to third and fourth. It's like Elliot is here with him. Our Stormtrooper Woody is making his way up to the village. We now have lots of lights at the village on both sides. Naughty kind of coming back through. I'm assuming he's going to try to run first again. Oh, sorry, I banged my microphone. Elliot taken out by a skeleton. Yeah, it looks like Pigeonator's going all the way across again. Naughty is definitely going to turn around and go right back. Looks like he's got some blocks on him this time. Yeah. So no more jumping. He's just going to try to put his blocks down. Oh, he put his block too far down. You want to just do the very top so you can walk across it. So it did update the lava and poured it over, but it didn't actually cover. You need to kind of put it so it's a solid walkway all the way across this backside.
That's not good.
Welcome back. What's going on?
Overlane just got killed trying to make his way down onto
That
this
red
ladder.
wall?
I think that's the wall. No, it's not. Yeah, just trying to make his way onto this ladder down to a lot of supplies. He trying to make his way on. There were some skeletons attacking him. Didn't bother trying to kill the skeletons. Just tried to get onto the ladder. He kept getting shot off the ladder, and then eventually he died.
I see. Yeah, I believe there's just some supplies down
Yep.
here. Yeah, just running for a supply run. Didn't work out too well. A lot of teams typically kind of skip that and just get the stuff in the tower and along the way and just try to get across this. But there are supplies down there, you know, you can run
Yep,
it.
he didn't have any torches, for example, so he might have been going down for those.
Super duper close to actually, you know, getting the wool over here.
Already making his way back. He's almost at the forest.
Very nice. Now, Naughty came back down and he had blocks. He had like 8 blocks. Oh no. He had like 8 blocks with him ready to go ahead and put the blocks down on the lava at first. Misplaced the first one, put it too deep. So the lava updated and he decided to just go ahead and jump it anyway. And that did not work out for him. Reese Howard and Pigeonator back over at the front. Looks like Pigeonator is choosing to go ahead and parkour a bit of the spheres. Doesn't have any blocks whatsoever. He's lining up. I know we actually figured out on Awkward Potions how many blocks you needed. There's kind of a contest. Ooh! Ignoring the spawner. There's kind of a contest between Odd and Daz who could do it in the least blocks. I think 15 or 16 was the final number they ended up with. And you can just pretty much leap it and catch things from there. He started to punch the skeleton spawner and just said, nah.
It's worth it.
It's totally worth it. They shoot you as you're coming back. So he's looking at where he can go and...
No!
No! I thought he cut the vine for a second, but he did miss it.
I think he did, but there were no
Lawful
blocks for him to grab onto.
Alright, Lawful now in diamond chest and legs. Leather everything else. He has been just sort of stationed here looking to give some PvP fire. Elliot down below is clearing out. Yeah, he's setting up a there we go. He already notched the front of there.
Reese making his way over the forest now, probably to join over who has made it onto the ladder.
Alright, they're doing a bit of damage down here. Not... I think they're trying to actually take out the diamond and iron down below. That hit the water and protected it. You can see where the gorgeous babes have grabbed all their supplies. I think they're trying to cannon across and take out the reeds. And it just keeps catching that water stream and being protected.
Overlane took absolutely nothing from the chest at the bottom of the ladder, so he must have just not known what was down there and thought maybe some of that's useful.
Alright, we have several beds set in the village on Smoke Reed's side. Again, Overage is the only one this far forward. It's day, and he's choosing to just kind of, you know, shimmy on across the bottom. Hopefully
You should run away.
Day and
You should run away.
Yeah.
Run away fast.
Did I mention spawners underground, spawners above ground? He popped his head down there. I saw him pop his head down there. It's like, yeah, you just said hello, here I am.
There's not much down there, it's just a bit of armor.
Yeah, a bit of armor and a lot of baddies. But he's safe.
He
He's
changed
up
his
ahead.
mind. Going up for orange,
Nope.
maybe? If that's orange. Is that orange?
I
Yes, that is
suspect
orange.
That's what he's working his way towards. In a mix of iron and leather. Elliot's still down there. Ah, looks like he was successful. He did take out... Oh, it's like a derpy creeper face. Okay, he actually was successful in taking out their iron and diamond. So smoke reeds do not have the iron and diamond supply blocks down below that cannon at the village. There are still a couple of diamond blocks at the top cannon, but he was successful. He was TNTing those as we left earlier. Woody's still trying to navigate up with these vines, choosing to put a few blocks down, make his way a little bit easier, and he's finally up to this beautiful supply chest. That is a very important supply chest. There's a suit of armor and good stuff in there.
Reese finally beginning to make his way across the spheres. He was being covered by Woody.
And over grabbing that orange wool, he made it up here. That is 2 wools for the fantastic Gorge babes.
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty. Again, we would typically see teams securing this wall. That means they're going to drop it somewhere. It's not that difficult to just run up here and grab it again. I'm curious if he's going to travel all the way back to place it. It looks
that
like
would be very dangerous at the moment because it's night. It's turning nighttime, and he's got a lot of dark
not
place.
Going night. And as you mentioned before, still no torches. It looks like he's going all the way backwards. I hope that he sleeps in a bed somewhere and puts down wool to come back to if he dies, because this is a very dangerous position. He has a lot of blocks. He could theoretically, you know, safely make it back, but this is a dangerous trip. Come back and see what he does. Naughty is still working his way down first, and it looks like he is going with Pigeonator. They're trying to kind of tag team this. He's made it across. Did he go ahead and put blocks? Yes, and he didn't mess around. He put blocks all over the place over here. So they're going to try to get first. There are a ton of mobs under here. Where we saw the digging into the wall tactic on fantastic Gorge babes to get green, we are not seeing that here. They're actually running straight through, having to deal with the mobs before they go down. This is going to be a hard fight for them. Now it looks like iLawful has fortified that area. Remember where Over had done his bridging? Looks like iLawful has fortified the area, built up a little bit of a sniper wall, and giving some protection there. They're having to pillar up instead of having a stairway or something. You may want to make a ladder or something for that, otherwise you guys are going to be pillaring up and down.
Over is almost back at the spheres. I really hope he places a block before he steps foot on the spheres, otherwise it could be very bad.
Oh, good! Yes, it would be very bad. I had just commented about Naughty and Pigeonator going to run through here. They blocked off the wall of nastiness and are digging down to avoid a lot of those mobs. They are going to be at first much sooner with much less difficulty than if they had ran across. Very nicely done.
Reese just getting taken out there by a spider. Oh, Over.
Oh, Elliot falling from a high place.
Over is on the spheres, and he is shot off the spheres with all the orange wool.
With all the orange wool, oh no. And he never placed anything.
Except for the 2 or 3 pieces he gave to Reese, who got killed just before the spheres. Over here.
Who got killed before the spheres. Okay, so there are potentially some entities that they can still get back to. Over is right here where he slept in that first sphere. So he's got to come back and try to get those. Otherwise, he is running. Yeah, they're the entities. Again, this is what, when we are talking about placing the wall, I've done this myself. I was in a very important semifinal match, RMCT2. I got shot off the world. I never placed it, and I knew to place it. I just didn't think about it at the time. I was so close to the victory monument. Shot off the world. Then the whole dungeon has to be run again. Granted, the whole dungeon here is to get across a big icky area of just land, but it's still, you have to traverse that. There he goes, over the edge.
It's that one.
You still have to traverse that and get it.
Elliot's
you see what we're saying about spawners.
Elliot's giving PvP cover against smoke reeds and hopefully going to kill the mobs as well. And we've got Reese. No, that's Lawful in half diamond, half leather as well.
Is everybody over here on the spheres now? For the babe side. Oh!
No, I believe that's
diamond
only
armor.
3. That's not good.
Lawful
That
over
is
the
not
edge.
good.
Diamond armor. It was a zombie. Now there's a creeper,
There's a creeper
right behind
following
over.
you. That was
Oh,
probably
they
Elliot.
shot him. Oh my goodness.
Elliot probably warned him there, which is good. Good communication.
You want to light this up. Yeah. Meanwhile, they did lose
Oh my
a
goodness,
diamond
he
chest
almost
and
fell off the
leg
edge
set.
there. In that iron. Move away from the edge. Move away from the
Safety.
edge.
Light it up. Now we've got some lighting going down. Good job. Meanwhile, the timer is ticking on those orange entities. Woody is breaking down blocks and taking out spawners. He's in full iron.
Over, looks like he's going to make it back, but will that creeper get him?
Uh-oh. Oh no! Oh no! The only 2 blocks of diamond that were left on
Over,
the
stop!
smoke
What are
side.
you doing? Over! Why are you going down there?
Okay. He actually, Reese
Oh my
Howard actually
Oh, this is
lit
so
up the
intense.
TNT. He lit up the TNT on their own cannon, and that took out the. I'm guessing they didn't have any iron picks. It exploded both of the remaining diamond blocks. He was able to recover 1, but 1 was destroyed.
Over and Elliot are down on this bottom sphere now where Over fell to, instead of going to pick up those other entities.
Oh, Pigeonator and Naughty are making good progress over here. They do have a cave spider ready to greet them, but he's really close to, he's trying to get his stuff. They are right around the corner from first wall for smoke reeds every day. Question is, are they going to block off where the spiders are coming around? Are they going to try to kill them? Or are they going to focus on the wall? Here comes Naughty. Oh, Pigeonator! Oh, just got his stuff and he's over the edge. Naughty says, nope, I'm going to dig in. Spider's kind of caught on a wall.
Over is digging up blocks, preparing to head back up.
Naughty has the wool. Can he make it out before Cave Spider in his face? Nope, Cave Spider in his face. He took him out.
Now Over's given Elliot the wool and is now pillaring up, which doesn't make much sense.
Take out that spawner, take out that spawner. Good job. Naughty is at half a heart. Still poisoned.
Over
Taking
and
out
Elliot
the-
both with orange wool pillaring back up to their bridges. So if one of them can get back across the spheres, they'll be...
Oh!
Did they lose the
Naughty
wall?
with lime wool. Yeah. Not. I see no entities. He was trying to go ahead and he did take out the spider spawner though. And there was one last cave spider over here. He went around the corner to take him out. He only had half a heart. The thing just dropped on his head and hit him in the face. But he's right here. It's open. They should be able to get more wool. There's still another spawner in that corner though, so they could potentially have more in their face if they're not careful. Honestly, I would just block off that area if they think of it. They don't need to go that direction.
Fantastic. Gorge Babes almost back across the last sphere. They just have to climb up, placing a block on top of the chest. And Elliot is...
Yeah.
There we go.
Relatively safe. Okay.
That's orange wool. That's 2 out of 4.
Please, boys, somebody place it
Place it,
here.
place it, place it, place it, place it.
Just drop it on the ground.
Although from here on
put
out
it in a
it's pretty well
chest.
lit up for them, isn't it?
Yes, this area is pretty well lit
no.
up. There are some darkness. Yeah, there's some darkness between here and the monument. It looks like they're just trying to both get it to the monument.
Place wool, please.
Yeah, that's something that's not really commonly thought of if you're not
Yeah.
really familiar with it, is you don't think to drop the wool. You've got the wool, you just want to get it back. But getting the wool back and having to run all the way back to get it again are not fun prospects.
Okay, Elliot
Oh,
is across,
Pigeonator!
Elliot is across the lava. Now he just has to make
Okay.
it back to the monument without dying. There's a zombie stuck in a hole.
This is so dark. Oh my goodness. Smoke reads every day. The little mountaineer. He had a creeper on his tail. He had skeletons and spiders on his tail, and he's just like, just blitzing through. Like, nobody look at me. And now Naughty comes back and is having to take care of the... Ooh! Nice. Chuck Norris seeing the mobs with an arrow in the hand. Bobbing back and forth. Oh, he made it across. That was rough. He's just trying to get back down there to that first wall and having all these mobs in his
Elliot
face.
is at the monument, about to place the wall, shooting a zombie. Don't let that zombie push you off the edge.
Woody is choosing to bridge across the spheres, kind of down at the middle area.
Orange wall placed.
Taken out.
There you go.
Orange wall placed. Nicely done. Naughty going right back down their spiral staircase. We're about to get to run. Get first wool in hand again. He's going in. He's got it. Spider totally... Actually, I don't even see the spider. Looks like the spider is maybe perhaps ran off the edge. He's got it. Making himself a bit of a stairway. He's gonna have to dig the block above him. Meanwhile, dig the block above you. There's spider, spider, spider. Following, spider. Go, 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 baby, go. Naughty has 2 lime wool with him, so they're playing it safe, not taking too many. Drop the wool, drop a piece. Just secure it before you go across this lava. Pigeonator's coming right back down. Checking that chest. Communication, guys. Hey, we got it. We got it. Yeah, there they go. He's gonna pass one of them off, I'm guessing? Yes. They each have 1 wool. They're choosing to split the wool to make it safer, I am assuming. Place it in case you get shot. Like that skeleton right there. Okay, okay, they made it through. Alright, boys, get this wool home. We're gonna go ahead and keep looking at other people. Reese Howard's going across again. Looks like he is using the vines to work his way across. Reese is working his way back. Elliot still has that 1 orange on him. Looks like everybody's pushing to go forward over to red. Over is back in diamond and iron. Pigeonator and Naughty still working their way back. So close. You just have to get to the other side of the mountain. They should be completely safe at this point. But again, definitely you would want to place a wool just so you can go back and secure it quickly instead of having to run all that again. Taking a look at where it goes and placed. Nicely done. Meanwhile, their tree has grown back. Looks like iLawful's decided to go ahead and dig in, get a bunch of iron. Get the supplies they need. You can see the damage on both sides here. Wow. Reese has joined him. It was quite the cannoning mess over here. Oh, a bit of a sniper fight. Looks like Woody and Reese Howard shooting back and forth with Reese and iLawful. Meanwhile, Naughty's going right back. You've got first wool. Where are you going to go next, Naughty? Whoop. Fairly common to run first and second, and then somebody else to run third and fourth if you do split them down like that. Often they get both before running back. How are the teams?
Gorge Babes seem fine, and Smoke Reeds are running this blind.
So Smoke Reeds are not familiar with the map at all.
Well, they didn't seem so. They were saying, "Have you guys found any wool chests yet?"
Alright, now we know that they were given the map information in advance, so it wasn't meant to be a blind run, but they obviously did not get to fully practice.
Yep.
So they're exploring. So they have found one. We are at about 44 minutes into the match.
Oh wow, that was
quickly. Which actually
isn't.
It's actually not that uncommon on this particular map because you do have 4 walls. There's a lot of just straight land to traverse.
What is the time limit? Is it an hour and 40 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, I believe that's the time.
Okay.
Alright, we have Elliot who's all the way over here into the sand. He's got a mix of diamond and iron. It's daytime, so he's perfectly safe. Nobody's been over here to spawn things. He's just running across. I suspect we're going to try to get red wool secured. The Gorge Babes have definitely looked at this map. Even if they haven't fully explored all of its little secrets, they have definitely explored the map. They know where to go. They're making clear choices. It's like Elliot is continuing the bridge that's partially here. About to put feet on obsidian and be working through the red. He might have run out of blocks, actually. I'm curious.
Nope, don't think so.
Alright, well, I saw the block over his head, like, flash for a second. Maybe just because I was popping away. Alright, so he's in.
Spot some TNT.
I saw that. I was just looking at his inventory. He's got 23 TNT. I'm not seeing anything to ignite that TNT, however.
Any torches of either kind?
Oh, he does have regular torches. He's got 43 regular torches. He still has the 2 orange wool on him. He does have almost a stack of blocks, so that's not too bad. And of course, a lot of times people use TNT as a block as well. Woody and Pigeonator seem to be staying in their kind of a paired position. They are at that big, thick, dense forest. Looks like Howard is also with him at that same area. They look across, they can see that people bridged. And they can see all the mobs coming out. Yeah, both sides. Mobs just pouring out of the forest and coming up. Lots and lots of... Oh, hey! They must have just placed... I was going to say, this is farther on. They just placed this green wall. I got all excited for a second thinking they placed green wall on the way down. This is much farther than first wall. So these 3 are looking to shoot... Are you guys actually shooting the mobs on the other side? Meanwhile, Lawful is clearly running for the second wall. Looks like he is digging inside. Yep, completely protected. He's digging inside. Very nice, very nice. They've practiced. They know where to go. You can mostly get to that wool completely safely. There's a couple of spots that you are open to mobs, but as long as you're aware of where they are, you can pretty much block it off. Howard using a lot more blocks than he needs to use. He's choosing to bridge all the way across rather than bridge just where you need to put them, because you can run across the tops of the leaves and just put a block here and there to keep going. But he chose to just kind of block straight across, and that's fine.
Elliot making good progress here.
It looks like iLawful is running second wool for Fantastic Gorge. And he's safely doing it within the walls, so looking really good.
What was Lawful doing?
That is the last 2. iLawful is working on the light blue.
Ah, so
they basically are
working on the last 2
working
walls.
on the last 2.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Gorge
Very
babes.
nicely done. Gorgeous babes. And the nice thing is he is, like I said, tucked into the wall a bit, so he's not got the mobs. He's not dealing with that big open cave mess. Meanwhile, Over is coming back. He's getting the little supply hut, the little memorial hut right here. There's a lot of people use this as a quick bed place. I'll try to read the sign for you guys. Khaled's crib, where the magic happens. So, I'm not sure if he's here just to kind of PvP and make sure nobody else gets across, or if he's here to back up his teammate, but Over is here, ready to help. Woody, where are you? Oh, they've made it all the way to the other side of the forest. Woody's in full iron. You can see they use clay. There's a lot of clay in some of the various cannon chests, etc. in this map. A variety of blocks available. Use whatever it takes. Woody's still kind of going across, almost to the spheres here. So he's working his way back from the forest. I see. He wasn't to the other side of the forest. He was making his way back from the forest, back to this little stone village area. Lawful came back too. Are you missing supplies?
Got 2 more members of Fantastic Gorge Babes here in the castle. I wonder if Elliot's going to do the pass around, because they look to be waiting there to pick it up.
That's what I suspect. Yeah, that's what I suspect. Over is waiting to do.
Nope, he's leaving.
No, he's actually grabbing it. Okay,
Maybe...
so Over's just ready to do whatever is needed.
Yeah, maybe they're just here to... I don't know. Can't think of anything.
Support. Now, Lawful just left Second Wool. Now, I looked at his inventory. He doesn't have any more picks. I'm not sure if he needs to go back for supplies. He does have a lot of blocks.
He said he was basically there.
But he did leave.
He said he was basically there. So maybe he's just heading out,
okay.
Picking up some stuff, then going back down to finish it
Grab
off.
some picks and go back there, yeah. Once you've got the area open and you've got your tunnel dug in, it's really fairly quick to just go right back. Nicely done. We have a very naked Reese at the desert. Looks like he's looking for supplies.
Is it gorgeous, Reese?
It is gorgeous, Reese. He does have 9 diamond on him, iron sword, some bows, some food.
Elliot is out of the castle,
torches.
just making his way across the bridge now.
He's heading back towards home, not further to the castle. Just looks like just a supply run. Yep. Passing some of that red over.
Yep. So now, but it's turning night, so again we're going to have those 2 fighting against mobs on the way back.
The danger zone of getting all the way back to the very beginning of the map.
Although they shouldn't have as many problems this time with the spheres.
Well, they have lit up quite a bit after that orange run of having to go back, so hopefully they're no problem, although
if they can just finish getting through the desert, they're almost there. Get back on the trees as quickly as you can, and then they should be fine.
They should be much better positioned from there, yes. Elliot, are you...
Oh well, there are all 3 of them have red. Nope, they're all on the trees now. I thought so.
Might as well pass them off to Reese. And there's Pigeonator, again, working his way over. You can see right here is a fleecy box. He's just building himself. He's like, basically what he's doing here is his head is at the bedrock layer, and he's just building himself a safety rail and block and floor, and nothing can shoot him through there. He's safe from PvP. He's safe from PvE. It's just, let's get across. Slow and steady. This is not a hard one, a hard wool to get. It's just knowing where you need to go.
I'm wondering if smoke reeds every day are gonna find the orange wool if they come up to the top of the castle and look in that chest.
Alright, alright. Pigeonator is, interestingly enough, the one to go back. Oh! Instead of Lawful, it was Pigeonator to go back. No, that was smoke reeds every day. That was Pigeonator working it.
Lawful, yeah.
So he at least was familiar. At least some of them had looked
at it,
Lawful
even if they hadn't done everything. Must have been attacked by a cave spider.
Alright, so Lawful is working his way back into that. So they were actually a little bit farther into it on Smoke Reed's everyday side.
He doesn't look to be regenning.
No. Alright, Woody and Reese Howard are right here. Still kind of in the forest. If they go forward just a little bit further and they check out some chests, they will sort of stumble across orange. So they definitely have looked at the map. They just may not have, been fully familiar with all the different wools.
We have Ova and Elliot now about to step back onto the spheres again.
Oh, Reese at the bottom of a tower in the middle of the forest just walked in and creeper to the face. But he had slept, so he's just right above. Now, Gorgeous Reese is working his way up with that red. Obviously, Elliot's right there with the red. Just looking to make their way home.
Lawful is very nearly at the wool box now. Well, he's crossing the lava drop. Yeah, he's basically there.
Alright, Woody's taking a look, bridging again across the top. Naughty is going more towards the bottom of this. Decided to go ahead and peek at the bottom of this forest, which is not advisable. Okay, Howard is pillaring straight up. He said, nope, I'm not dealing with this down here. Let's go to the top of this forest as well.
Over, going across the spheres now. A lot safer this time. Elliot,
yes,
Elliot
they've
joining
lit
him.
up tremendously. Everybody running home.
So now it's just up to
Meanwhile,
iLawful.
iLawful is just digging. Yep. And he is right there. There is a spawner in there. You can see where he tried to kind of block some things up, but the spawner can still go. So there's a cave spider he's got to defeat, get down there, and get back up into his safety. But that will be the fourth and final wool that the babes need. Looks like he's trying to go as far across as he can, be right there. Another spider spawned. Oh, Woody is really, really close to coming across orange wool on Smokereed's everyday side. He is actually breaking blocks at the top of the tower where that wool is, that orange wool is. There are spawners up here. There's already a skeleton ready to shoot him. It's not terribly safe. Ah, nice. Broke the spawner from below. I kind of want to see how Pigeonator is. Getting supplies. Because he was so close on that second wall. Naughty still venturing down low. Oh, iLawful taken out by that cave spider. Not going to have blue anytime soon. He's going to have to run right back down there. Once the Gorgeous Babes put their red on the monument, because they're unnecessarily taking 3 people to run it, only because they haven't placed it, and they just don't know. You don't think about those things. They want to be sure it gets home safely, so they're doing everything they can to protect it, which is not a bad thing. And there it goes. It's about to be placed. Their full focus, their full focus is going to be to get that blue. So I suspect iLawful is going to have a lot of support right now. As soon as this is placed, that's all they need now is blue. I suspect we are going to have a full court press. Let's just finish this. We are at about the hour mark. There's Pigeonator. Oh, it's not pretty here. He's going to try to get right back into where he was. Or is he going to try to shoot them? He may be abandoning it just to stop them from running it. He definitely saw them over there. He was giving a bit of cover fire. How are they?
I went into Smokereed's to hear their reaction when they found orange, but they didn't because they died. So
yeah,
I came back.
They didn't. They were so close. They were so close, but they died. Now, it's down to strictly the blue. They took 3 members of their team to make sure they got red safely back, and that's fine. Now I'm suspecting iLawful's going to get some support. He's right there. He's dug his tunnel. They just need to be able to take out that cave spider. Yeah, they're going to take out that spawner, and they'll be good. I suspect he's about to have a whole lot of protective love getting that done. That's the last wool they need to place, and this match is over when we're about to hit an hour mark.
I suspect Smokereeds are not going to notice this wool.
I actually saw, I was looking at Pigeonator. He was paused and shooting into the void lane.
Yep.
Yeah, he was snuck over the edge. He was kind of shooting down. I'm not sure if he saw that they were in that second wool or what, but he was perched on his side, kind of shooting across.
I think it was Noddy. He was talking about going back to check, to go to the cave that was under the mountain because he thought there was a wool there. And Pigeonator says, yeah, he was going down there. So.
Well, and Pigeon had dug on to the side. He was almost to the blue wall. There it is. I lawful.
Victory run time. I'll keep an eye on Smoke Greens.
He has got it. Just looking to get himself out. Alright. Everybody else is just kind of running back. This is a complete victory run. Fantastic Gorge Babes have everything that they need. They just got to get back in there. Get all the way to the monument. Again, they got to drop that wool. Second wool isn't that far, and they've really done a huge lighting push over here, so I don't think it's going to be that big a problem. Pigeonator still not kind of going for his wool. I think he's just watching to see if he can get a shot. Oh! And he's getting shot. Oh!
Domination!
Elliot just hanging right here. Shot down. Beautiful angle. Said, you know what? I see you there.
Yeah, I'm getting lag as well.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of a delay between my feather hops. iLawful and Reese are working their way back. Again, that blue wool is so much closer than the others that they've had to run back. Everything is fairly well lit. They shouldn't really have too big a problem going back. However, iLawful only took one light blue wool.
Ooh, that could end very badly.
He only took one. Ooh, looks like somebody just fell over the void lane.
It looks like we have...
But yep, there it is, Reese.
Looks like we've got Smoke Reeds, yep, ignoring the tower. Or at least one member is ignoring the tower.
Okay, iLawful choosing to only take one wool is definitely a nerve-wracking thing. Now, you don't want... There are only so many wool. You don't want to lose all the wools. People have lost all wools in Race for the Wool, and they have to forfeit. There's no way they can win. Or they have to hold the timer out long enough that the game ends and they were the first to place and had the most numbers of wool on the map to win. It's not pretty either way. If iLawful doesn't make it to the victory monument with this one lone blue, they're going to have to go all the way back and grab it again. Granted, he's got a fairly safe way, but there are still cave spider spawners down there. Unless he took out all of them and that spawner, this is still potentially a dangerous wool to get back. And he's already got a dark spot and a zombie. You can see people kind of lurching here and there. Oh, this is so dangerous. Oh my goodness. All 4 members of Gorgeous Babes are right here.
Oh.
I want you to end our misery.
It'll be done soon.
It will be over shortly, Naughty.
Oh well.
And they're just gonna tell him, "Hey, last
At
one
least
in
they're being
transit.
honest.
We're putting you out of your misery, man."
Oh.
Love, thank you.
Good sports.
Now, all 4 members of the team are right here. As long as there's no going over the edge, they were fine to pick it up, and they're right at the monument. A minute. 3 seconds shy of a minute 3. So there you go. A minute 2:57. It's over. Misery done. And that was really kind of bad lag at the very tail end.
That was a good game. 1 hour 2 minutes. And I know you just said that. I just remembered. Well done, me.
Honestly, on Spheric Ruins, that is not a bad time. It's a long match. You know, you typically see people going the 40-45 minutes on this one. So that is not a bad time. Really, really. Don't give us this map next round, please. says the winners of this one. Please, give us back to basics. They liked watching that one. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get a couple people pulled in. I think I've got permission to do that too.
You probably...
Hello, Naughty.
Hello, Noddy. Oh, he was muted by the server. And we've got
unmuted you.
We've got one.
And Reese.
This is Gorgeous Reese, not Reese Reese.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me.
Yeah, well,
Gorgeous
okay,
Reese.
fine. Would you like me to?